What is going on, guys? Noah Brewer here again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about messenger bots for Shopify. Now, specifically what I've been using for about a year and a half now is ManyChat.com. Now, this platform is basically like the easiest for me to use. It was the easiest for me to figure out, how everything worked, and it's just kind of what I've used since the beginning. So that's, of course, what I recommend. It's free, of course, but in order to get some of the features that we're talking about today, you have to pay, it's based on how many people you have in your list, but it's anywhere between $10 to $20 a month, I think. I'm personally paying $15 a month for most of my accounts, and I think that's if you have over 500 subscribers. So let's just dive right into it. So there's multiple different things that you can do with a messenger bot. So you have automation, basically making your job a little bit easier. And then you have growth tools, which basically these are ways for people to enter your messenger bot willingly. So if you wanted to do a giveaway and say, hey, enter our chat and you can, win this, you would want to use a growth tool. So it's basically something like a link, a landing page, some way for them to opt into getting into your messenger bot list. And then you also have broadcasting, which basically broadcasting is just sending out a message. If you know email marketing, you're familiar with what this is. It's just sending out a broadcast to everybody in your list. And then you have sequences, which is like an automatic sequence, so that say I opt in for something, you can make it so that in 24 hours they get sent that, and after 3 days they get sent a different message, stuff like that. So let's just start with setting up automation. Now, if you're using ManyChat, I'm going to walk you through. I came over here with the Simple Wilderness test store, and this is the ManyChat dashboard. Once you connect your Facebook page, which is very easy to do, it'll walk you through it once you sign up. You have these options here, and you have audience, live chat, growth tools, broadcasting, automation. The automation section is what we're going to be talking about now. So let's talk about the welcome message. So we'll come down here to automation and then click welcome message. And this is where you can type your welcome message. Basically what this is if somebody goes on your Facebook page and clicks send message or message this page, this is what they're going to be greeted with. So once they click that, you can say a message here that says hey, welcome to this and that. And then you can basically customize it to say whatever you want. And you can also ask questions like, is there anything that we can help you with? And then you can add a button that says question about shipping, question about tracking, those types of things, just so that instead of you talking to them, you can actually redirect them to a frequently asked questions, and it can make your life a lot easier. But and obviously it's automated. So once they click send message, this will automatically be sent to them. And you can make it a lot more complicated. You can put them in an automated sequence. If you wanted to have a retargeting sequence, but that's the basic welcome message. And then you have automatic responses, which is the default reply. So this is essentially, I don't know if you ever message Facebook pages, but it'll say Simple Wilderness typically replies in 24 hours. If you want to ask something, just press the talk to human button. That's what the default is. But if they do click talk to human, you can make it so that it'll send you a notification or send your VA a notification saying that somebody is trying to get some personal customer service ASAP. So the default reply can definitely make your customers feel good that you're basically letting them know that oh, we'll reply in 24 hours. So it's it lightens it up a little bit. So the default reply or automatic response is really good as well. And then you also have the main menu, which is actually the first option here. And this is basically, you can see the little screenshot right here. And basically what it is it'll show up different menu options right here. So you can, for example, we could say set up a menu item right here, and let's have it say shop now. I'm not even going to worry about the spelling. But you can just open a website, put in your URL. You can put 10% off, that sort of thing. And then you can. I'm only on the free version, but if you do the paid version, you can do up until 5 of these. But it looks like the free version is only letting me do 2 right now for some reason. But yeah, so they basically pop up right here, and they can click them, and it could be a good way to add some extra promotion in there. if anybody decides to check out your messaging platform on your page. So that's the basic automation part of it, and this can be pretty helpful. Like I said, mainly used for customer service though. I know a lot of people don't even check their Facebook pages for their customer service, and you might not know it, but a lot of people go straight to your Facebook page and message you there. I see it all the time where people will have pages of just, hundreds of unread messages because they only check their email for customer service. Getting into growth tools, like I said, basically what a growth tool is, and I'll just go click growth tools to the left here. Basically what it is it's a way to allow people to purposefully enter your messenger bot. That way that you can put them into a sequence, you can broadcast to them later on. So there's many different types of growth tools, and if I click new growth tool right here, you can see all the different types. Now I'm pretty sure that there's more than this, at least for my other ones there are, but I'm just on the free version right now. But basically you have overlay widgets, which these are just, like if I click it here, it should show me a preview. But yeah, so it's like a little pop-up on your website. So like you could say here, hey, get an extra 10% off. Just click the button below, and then they'll be put into your messenger bot. So there's a lot of different tools, but my personal favorite would be the messenger referral URL. The Facebook ads JSON, these are really, really good for giveaways if you want to do a giveaway, but as you can see, you can only use it if you're a pro member. And then the rest of them, I haven't really messed with them too much. I use a landing page. Like if you look in the description of this video, I actually have a messenger bot for my personal brand, and I give away a lot of value through broadcasting on there. So, but if you go down there and click that link, it'll kind of show you what a landing page would look like. It's basically just a page that you can customize, and then they click send to messenger, which if you were doing a giveaway, this would be a good option too. I just like JSON because JSON has less buttons that you need to click. There's also a specific type of Facebook ad to where you can actually optimize for the most messaging replies, which will get you the most people into your messenger bot. So broadcasting is very simple. There's basically a button over here to the left, and you can click new broadcast, and it's pretty easy. Like you can say whatever you want up here. You can add images. You can put user inputs so that you can ask a question, and then they'll be like they can freely reply to that question. There's a lot of things that you can mess around with here. There's also a flow builder, which this is a little bit more advanced, but it goes really in depth, right? Like I'm not going to have like a full course on Messenger Bot right now because, there's other videos on YouTube about that. I'm mainly talking about how to implement it for Shopify. I have some people who have had a list building in the background from retargeting ads, and we used to do a broadcast like every week, and every week it would bring in like an extra 3 to 4 sales. It wasn't anything crazy, but if you consider the minute amount of money that we spent to build that list, it actually was like free money every week. So it could definitely be an asset to your company. Also, if you're trying to sell your Shopify store one day, having a bigger ManyChat list could also be considered an asset as well. So yeah, broadcasting is really good because it allows you to make more money off of the list that you already built, whether you're paying to build it or you're just using growth tools on your website and just having it build in the background. Either way, honestly, if you're a new store, you're going to be paying to get people in this list, but if you're already getting thousands of visitors to your website every day and you don't have some sort of like back-end system to where people can just enter your chat and then you can make money off of them for weeks or months to come, then you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Mostly, with the growth tools that we were just talking about, like, the bars and the slide-ins, like the widgets that you can just put on your website, you don't really have to pay any extra money aside from what you're already paying to get the people in the list. So you can just kind of keep building a list over time, and you don't really have to pay any money for it. Like I said, if you're not getting like a ton of traffic already, then you are probably going to have to pay for your list. But even then, it can still be really profitable if you leverage it the right way. So automated sequences, basically what you can do is you can build out an automated sequences to follow up and opt in. So let's say somebody opts in for a 10% off coupon code. Essentially what you can do is if they don't use that coupon code, within, let's say, 24 hours, you can send them another message with a 15% coupon code, and keep pushing them. And every few days you can remind them for a week, and then after you're done reminding them with the initial sequence, you can move them into another sequence, and then just have like a general sequence that, like what I was just talking about, where you broadcast to that list once a week or once a month, however many times you want. You don't want to do it too much, obviously, because then it's it's spammy. But here and there is perfectly okay, and I've done it many times, and it works really good. Now, in sequences, it's the same thing as what I was showing you earlier, where you can like ask a question and you can have different buttons where they can answer, and then you can ask another question based on that answer. So if they say yes to a question, you can show them a different question than if they were to answer no to the first question. So you can make like really customized sequences to where no matter what they answer, it's customized to their specific situation. So there's a few different ways that you can use this. I have some different tips and tricks here. Basically, use a growth tool in a sequence to launch a giveaway with a big promo at the end of it. Kind of like saying, like, we're doing a giveaway, we're giving away 3 of this item, and at the end of the giveaway, once you've already chosen the winners, all that you have to do is just choose your 3 winners, and then send out a broadcast or have it be automated to where it says, hey, these are the 3 winners. If you didn't win, too bad, but you can get it for 30% off right now. Here's your coupon code. And you can basically drive sales just by doing giveaways with a messenger bot. And I've actually done this a couple times, and it's been profitable. But I've also done it a couple times, and it doesn't really work too well. So it's kind of hit or miss. But if you can get it to work, it's really good because, again, you're basically getting paid to build an asset of your company, and you're basically getting paid to get paid. And that's what I like about messenger bots, is because you have the people saved in a list, you can always remarket to them. So once you have them there, you can always send broadcasts to them, every month, and eventually they're going to buy. So that's simple. Another one, which we talked about earlier, which is set up your automation so that you can have decent customer service. It will improve your game a little bit. Another one is use an embeddable widget to offer a coupon code on your homepage. Now, you can do this with the growth tools that we were talking about. I don't need to tell you guys again. We already talked about it. Another one is run a retargeting ad on Facebook to a JSON offering a coupon code for joining the messenger bot. So you basically, it's the same exact thing as your current ad, but the only difference is instead of linking them straight to your product page, you link them to your messenger bot, and then from your messenger bot, you give them the coupon code, and then they go to your product page. So it's kind of like a bridge between your ad and your product page. And there's arguments to whether it's worth doing or not. But in my opinion, if you can get that to be profitable, that's way better than just sending people directly to your product page, because you have them in your list and you can continue to market to them for months to come. So that was it for this video. I hope that this gave you a lot of value about messenger bots, and I hope that you're able to go out there and actually implement some of this stuff. It's really not that expensive to do. It might take you some time to learn how to use it and where to click to do this and that, but it's pretty straightforward other than that. But if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, drop a like. It all helps me out very much with my channel, and I appreciate every one of you who do. But as for this video, this is Noah Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.